What up, guys? Welcome back to All About Sneakers. Today we have a release guide for you guys for the rest of January, and then a couple sneakers that are on my radar for the month of February. So if you want to know what sneakers you should be buying in these next couple months, do not go anywhere. The first sneaker I want to talk about drops January 22nd, and this is not the first time we've seen this shoe. The Yeezy 350 V2 Blue Tint released in 2017 for the first time. No shocker that we're finally seeing a restock of this colorway. This thing has been rumored to drop since like November of last year. We were expecting them in November of last year. I even talked about it on one of my prior release guides. But it's finally here. It's loaded up on sites. It's loaded up on foot sites right now for raffles. So if you're not in the raffles yet, make sure you get into those. The Blue Tint raffle is also live on Amam and Year's website, so make sure you enter there. Again, with shoes like these, you have to give yourself as many chances as possible to cop. You do not want to end up empty-handed. Get in as many raffles as possible, and then make sure you're ready at 7 a.m. on the 22nd to cop manually online. I'm assuming we're looking at the same retail as before. Some of the foot sites have the prices loaded and they're a little bit different. I'm showing like $219.99 for men's sizes and then $230 for grade school. Doesn't make sense. It's not consistent. I could see them jumping the prices $10. Obviously, we're used to the $220 retail tag. I'm expecting that's where we're going to stay. The market for these blue tints has already been introduced. I don't expect this restock to make it fluctuate too much. When the rumors first came about a restock of the blue tints, the prices obviously dipped. They've had a hard time coming back up. I guess we're just waiting to see how many pairs they actually restock. I still expect the resale value of these blue tints to be 300 plus. I was selling pairs of these a few years ago for over 400, some even close to 500 depending on the size. I don't expect the value to reach that point anytime in the near future. There's definitely potential for the blue tints to break that $400 mark again though. It's just probably going to be further down the road now that we have more dead stock pairs flooding the market. Of course, the next pair that I got my eyes on is a Jordan 1 Retro OG High. It's a Jordan 1 Marina Blues. The release date's up in the air. I'm not 100% sure when we're going to see these. They're not loaded on sneakers yet. Amam and Year labeled them as a January 22nd release date, and their raffle is live now. So if you're watching this, hop on over to Amam and Year afterwards and make sure you enter the raffle for those along with the blue tints that we talked about before. Sneakers news sites are still saying that these are released in February 16th. So we could see them this month, we could see them next month, but all that matters is they are dropping soon and they should be on your radar. The retail tag for these is going to be $170. That's the typical Jordan 1 price that we've seen in the past year or so. This colorway is reminding me of what they did with the Shadows. They released the Shadow 2.0s with the reverse color blocking to the Shadow 1s, and it's kind of the same deal here with the Royals. It's like the Royals, but the Royal 2.0s. The reverse color blocking is kind of cool. I think these are going to have a lot of hype, and I think the resale value is going to be pretty strong on these. Right out the gate, I see these fetching anywhere from $260 to $300. Could raise or lower if we get some news on stock numbers closer to the release date. Regardless, that's another shoe that you want to give yourself as many chances as possible to cop. Do not sleep on them. You will not catch me sleeping on a Jordan 1. Those are our money makers. The next two sneakers on my radar are a little bit further out, but they're still worth mentioning. The first one is the Jordan 3 Cardinal Red. Release date on those is February 24th, and the retail tag is $200. Colorway is simple and clean, kind of reminds you of a cement colorway. The first shoe that came to my mind whenever I saw these was the Katrinas. We saw the Katrinas back in 06 whenever Hurricane Katrina happened. And then in 2018, we saw another rendition. They were called the Hall of Fames. And even those are fetching really, really good prices right now. So it's been 3 to 4 years since we've seen something like this. Just a little twist with the yellow accents added on these ones. I don't think the resale value right after release date is going to be super strong. I think that the Cardinal Red 3s have extreme hold potential. The maturity value takes a little bit longer in most cases on the Jordan 3s. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes over a year for these things to spike, but if you have enough inventory to keep moving, it would be worth copping these to hold. The last shoe on my radar is yet another Jordan 1. Surprise, surprise. We've got the Jordan 1 Brotherhoods. These are fire. The story behind these apparently has to do with Jordan's frat that he was a part of back in college, but most of us obviously are going to first recognize the Lakers colors. We've got a lot of popularity going on with the Lakers right now. Obviously, RIP to Kobe. We've got, I'm going to catch hate for this. we've got the best basketball player, arguably of all time, on the team right now, LeBron James. Michael might be the GOAT. Who knows? Who cares? But LeBron is right now in our time arguably the best basketball player in the league, and he's on the team. Needless to say, the Lakers colors are super popular, and I will not miss out on these. Retail tag is $170, rumored to release on February 26th. I'm not even going to try to predict the resale value of those right now. All I gotta say is you never want to miss out on ones regardless. Even the bad colorways end up being good, and this is a great colorway. So I expect the hype to be at an all-time high for these. Just what I've seen on the pictures, looks like the quality is really good. Color blocking is great. It's going to be a good pair. Keep up with your favorite sneakers news pages. Don't miss out on any more info about these releases. They need to be on your radar. You need to be prepared for whenever the raffles go live. You need to be ready to get your trigger fingers out whenever they release online. And of course, when these Jordan releases come around, do not miss the sneakers drop. Yes, there are other sneakers in the next 2 months that we're going to be copping to make money on. These are the 4 big ones that are on my radar. If you don't want to miss the other releases, make sure you add me on Instagram. The handle is the same, at AllABSneakers. I'll be posting about other releases there that we can make money on. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them there as well, or drop a comment below and drop a sub. I'd appreciate it. And good luck everybody on the blue tints. I should be seeing some dubs on that post. Tag me, let me know. I want to see who's copping them. Thank y'all for watching, and do not forget, this is all about sneakers.